Do you remember how many teams you tried out for before you got a job?
2. Oh, it was only 2. I didn't get my second round draft pick. Drafted, traded draft day. So I'm traded. I drafted to Memphis, traded to Cleveland. John Lucas was head coach. Didn't really get a chance. Cut early on in the process. Go to the D League for the whole year. Grind. Run into another coach's son's position. I get hurt. The coach's son takes my spot. So then I'm spotting playing in the D League. So I'm like,
Coach's
fuck
son.
it. I'm not doing the D League shit again. So then I go to this ABA where we're playing motherfucking games in Mexico
Coach's
and
son.
all kinds of shit. And that's when I actually played with Dennis Rodman for like 2 weeks.
How was that?
I only got to play with him for 2 weeks.
That's another story. That's
So I
another
didn't get a
story.
chance to fuck with bro like I wanted to, but then I get called up to the Clippers, have a cool little run, start playing on a 10-day, get 2 10-days, I'm signed. But this is right at the beginning when Sacramento and the Sacramento Kings versus the Lakers is like a big rivalry. So I'm always going home in the summer fucking with C. Webb and Jay Will and working out with these dudes. So I'm just like, fuck. I would be working out at Arco the whole summer, and then Rick Adams just like, what you got going on? Just like it's kind of up in the air. I knew we were talking to going back to the Clippers for a 2-year deal, but I was like, shit, if I can go home and play with my hometown team while they're dope, it's a no-brainer. So I ended up signing a deal in Sac. Season doesn't start off the way it's supposed to. They ended up trading Chris Webber, and I was just a throw-in. So I go with Webb to Philly. 2.5 years, don't really get a chance to play. It's when I run into punk-ass Mo Cheeks and have all this built-up fire and hostility just because I haven't got a chance to play. I think there's so many people that just don't get a chance to play and they get washed out the league. So I'm coming into the 2006 season, working out for football in the summertime because my brother played football, still working out basketball, but like, fuck it, I'm going to try to make a jump to the NFL. We had lined up some NFL tryouts for me if this basketball thing didn't work. Then Baron Davis hits me like, yo, we got open gym down here in Oakland today if you want to play. I was in Sacramento, so I just happened to drive down, made that little push down to the Bay, play in this open gym, play well, not knowing that Nelly was upstairs and watched us. So when we're done, Nelly comes down, puts his arm around me like, hey, what do you got going on? Where you going to camp at this year? I'm like, shit, I don't know. I don't have a job. And he's just like, okay, well, I can't promise you anything. We got 16 guarantees already. We're going to invite a few people to come to camp just to fill out the roster. Like, I can't promise you a spot, but if you play like you played today, I'm going to give you a chance. So I'm like, okay, shit, this is the first time a coach has had that, like, enough time to even talk to me, really recognize me, but it almost sounded like, he just gave me that little bit of confidence I needed. So I go into camp, do what I got to do. They end up cutting 2 dudes, cut the dudes they just brought to camp, and I make the team. So I start off on the bench and kind of work my way into playing and then playing a lot. And there was a little run there. I got hot. I had like 2 or 3 games in a row where I was over 20, if I'm not mistaken. And we come down in one city, and you know how much Nelly smoked. I didn't have a sweatshirt, and it was cold. Nelly tried to give me his dusty-ass jacket that smelled like a pound of motherfucking cigars. Matt, wear this shit.
Pound of Lucky.
I'm like, I'm cool, but he almost like bullied me into wearing it. You know what I mean? So I sat there and just wore his little nasty-ass little smoke jacket. But it was like right there. Like, this is the first time that a coach is like fucking with me and really giving me attention and showing that he believed in me. And that little bit of confidence was all I needed, And then shortly after that is when you guys got traded to our team. I knew I had another smoking buddy. And, we made history in that 2.5 month span. But that's really after, almost bouncing around for 4 to 5 seasons. That's where I knew I was like, okay, that's when we made this We Believe run. I'm starting to become a household name. You couldn't tell us that even though it was only the first round, we didn't win. Felt like we won the championship.
Nah, man.
We was rock
Nelly
star.
did that for all of us.
We was
He
rock
made us
star
all
now.
feel like we belong.